Welcome to the beginning of your Formula One journey. Before competing at the top level, many drivers will race in Formula 2. From this screen, you can choose from multiple Formula 2 experiences. The first offers a selection of short scenarios. The short season consists of a shortened Formula 2 calendar with one race per weekend. The full season contains every round, with a feature and sprint race in each. And finally, you have the option to jump directly into Formula One.
Formula 2 is one of the key steps many drivers will take on the path to Formula 1. It is a championship where the best up-and-coming drivers in the world must compete in identical cars to hone their skills and showcase their talents to teams in the F1 paddock. Whichever Formula 2 experience you choose, your performance in the championship matters. Finish high up in the table and your Formula 1 career will start on a high, allowing you to more easily negotiate with the top teams on the grid.
Here we are amidst the dense forest and rolling hills of Spielberg in Austria, just 2 hours out of Vienna. It's an amazing destination for the race today, and we're about to get started. So Spielberg is one of the shortest laps on the F2 calendar, just 10 corners, 7 right and 3 left. Look out for the uphill braking zone into turn 3. That represents one of the better opportunities to overtake. Also turn 4 straight afterwards, and then the next one being all the way back round to turn 1. Joining me here in Spielberg for the feature race today is the GP2 champion of 2012. It is, of course, the one and only Davide Valsecchi.
Ciao Alex, what a day to go racing here in Austria. The feature race, of course, has the most points of the weekend. But for the drivers in 9th or 10th place, it's also important to push hard to get to the top 8 and to get the pole position for the sprint race tomorrow.
As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. Luca Chiotto starts from pole position today, edging out Nicholas Latifi, who will start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Joe, the rookie, Nikita Mazepin, Ansete Camara, Matsushita, De Vries, Delatraz, Dorian Boccalacci, Eilot, Aitken, Mahavir Raghunathan, and King, Calderon, Schumacher, Galeo, and Antoine Hubert. Boschon and Giuliano Alesi starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. There are 10 laps to go. fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 5.7 seconds. Job, you did really well. Super driving.
Brilliant stuff from Univirtuosi today. That's another historic win. This is it. This is where they all want to be. Here come the top three then, out onto the podium after a fascinating race. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the driver's table. It's a good result for Nikita Mazepin, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Sean Galeol. Consistency, good battles, sensible driving. He can be pleased with that performance today.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams Championship. ART have extended their lead over the championship. There was also a strong showing from the Univirtuosi team today as they make their way up the standings. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You had some great overtakes today. Is it more rewarding to earn a podium rather than dominating from the start? Things are definitely hotting up this season. Who do you think will take the championship? There's a lot of buzz around you. Do you see yourself graduating to Formula One after the season? Great. Well, that's everything.
Here we are then for another round of Formula 2 in 2019 at the magnificent Monza circuit beside the Lambro River for today's feature race. And what an event we have in store for you today as we kick off round 10 of the Formula 2 World Championship. Monza is situated 12 miles northeast of Milan. It's 3.6 miles long and offers 11 corners. 7 of those are chicanes, putting a premium on good braking stability and traction. With a good slipstream plus the 2 DRS zones available, there should be a number of good passing opportunities on offer. As we await those 5 red lights for the start of today's race, allow me to welcome once again Davide Valsecchi to take you through all the action of what is, of course, your home race.
For sure, Alex, absolutely. Monza is a great circuit for these cars. Long straights into tight chicanes means a chance to slipstream and take the leadership. The conditions as well are perfect. The tires are not too cold and the driver can push hard right from the start of the race.
We are nearly ready for the start of today's race, but in the meantime, let's take a look at the grid. Nicholas Latifi lines up on pole position, with Guan Yu Zhou alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Mazepin, the rookie, Luca Giotto, and Delatraz, De Vries, Sete Camara, Matsushita, Dorian Boccolacci, Aitkit, Eilot, Mahavir Raghunathan, and Hubert, Calderon, King, Schumacher, and Giuliano Alesi. Boschon and Sean Galeal completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Position on lap 1, that's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused. If it takes too much damage, check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy that. You made it look easy. This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 10.0 seconds. Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
So Charus have won it, and what a great race it was. It's time for those well-deserved celebrations. They may be one of the newer teams to join F2, but the Charus team have shown they're a force to be reckoned with, taking home the victory. Well done to everyone on the team. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Nikita Mazepin takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
From my point of view, it's got to be to the Chariots driver. They did a great job at getting the most out of tires without losing pace. That's a good skill to have.
And now a look at the team standings. ART moved to the top of the table. Another team that excelled today was DAMS, who make further progress up the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. How do you feel you performed today? You're still in the running for the championship. What do you think of your chances going forward? There are still rumours about you moving to F1 at the end of the season. Can you comment on those? appreciate your time.
We're returning after yesterday's feature race for the final event of the weekend, the sprint. Down on the grid below us, the drivers are spending their last few minutes getting ready. Very soon, they're going to kick this race off in dramatic fashion. So the Yas Marina circuit offers 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and plenty of excitement for the fans, no doubt. I'm not the only one sitting here today who's looking forward to today's race. My friend and ex-GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi next to me is already on the edge of his seat awaiting the start of the event. How's it going today?
Hello there, Alex. I'm great, thank you. And very excited to get started. I have a feeling we are in for a very special event today.
Receive that. Repeat the message. As things stand, we'll be 3rd in the championship. penalty for that last incident. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Part1.
So as they climb out of the car, the Carlin team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance. Nicholas Latifi takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Alex, I go for Antoine Hubert. The other driver, he was spectacular today. What an overtake! Fantastic.
Where Dams have taken the team's championship title. They are this year's Formula 2 team champions. That's it for today's race. From Davide and I, it's goodbye, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. 2019 Formula 2 champion. How does it feel to take the championship? It was all to play for, but things didn't quite go your way. Do you feel like you wasted an open goal today? Has this season been easy for you, or has it been a struggle to the top? What are your plans for your future career? Are you able to talk about them yet? Appreciate your time.